Throwing on first down is Murray. Flushed out right. And he's going to keep it here. And all the way down to the 22-yard line.
He said all the dunks I did in my career.
Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
A 51-yard gain. And the Titans first down.
So barely time to catch our
Yeah,
breath.
you got to go
Here's
through
first
the
and
my
10
stats and
just
stuff
outside
like
the
that.
red
It's
zone.
like a whole thing.
On first and 10, here's Murray. Murray fighting, lost the football.
Is that Joe?
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction,
It gave me
downfield,
early PS4 vibes.
In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let it go late, and it bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet, 6 inches.
Nah, I was watching him today.
With the arm, which is unusual because we saw him in warm-ups. He's got a big, strong arm when he delivers it with confidence.
No. He did the thing today, and it's going to air tomorrow on the jump.
Murray with a third and long.
Yeah, you know the jump?
Eluding the pressure right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. Space to run past the 20. And finally taken down at the 15. They'll get 19 out of this, but it will still bring up a fourth down.
Well, he was looking at a dime formation, 6 defensive backs on the field, so he's looking for anyone to throw the football to, but he didn't have anyone open, so he took off and ran for it, but he came up just short, and that brings up fourth down.
In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
You have to go through your tendencies. It's like you have to keep pressing triangle on something.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. His first carry. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down. On second down now, it's Hines. It looks like a pickup of 6. That leaves him with 7 yards to go on third down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Got an extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for third down. Now back to throw. And he's got his man, Hilton. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also move the sticks.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here we go. 17. That's the way. Ready.
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Bringing him down defensively, Jayon Brown.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
They're not ready for this. Hustle. Let's go. Hustle. Ready.
Now it's Hines. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
It's going to be a long day, offense.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
One of my guys is assistant coach for Tools. They have games the next day. Sounds so good.
The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game. But this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football. Because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
The throw down the field, caught by his running back. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Now a throw here to his running back.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle, and that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Play action. Now it's Murray. He can run for it, and he will. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. On the return is Cohen. Tremendous return there, 39 yards. And the Colts are set up well as they take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
Red. 60 orange. Check. Walk 54. Let's get it. Go.
They'll run on 1st down. Hines. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. On 2nd down, it's Hines. The 20. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. A big play there for Indy. 44 yards on the ground.
Nah, you're wildin'. This nigga says this look like
They
Joe.
come out here in the eye. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. They'll run forward to Tariq Cohen. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. Back at the 5-yard line now, second and goal. They'll run on second down with Cohen.
Nigga's a fucking troll.
For a Colts score. Tariq Cohen, his second touchdown on the season. And the Colts have taken the lead. They were able to push him backwards on first down, but this time he forces his way in.
I wonder if he went back to the huddle and said, guys.
You know you can bet $100 on marbles in Toxic Stream.
Get it done on this one. Maybe even overruled the play call from the sideline, just feeling like he had that opportunity.
Marbles is that the marble that be moving and then.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trite expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and
It got his man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A really good pickup of 28 yards. First down, Murray. They'll let this go for the end zone.
And of course it's a pick, right? That makes 0 sense, bro.
Picked off by Kenny Moore. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
They run on first down as they're able to get this forward for about 4. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
On second down now. It's Hines looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be third down.
Let's go. 90. Wolf. Let's get that ball. Alpha. Check. Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4.
Back to throw. Looking deep here for Ebron. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is
What
to
the
pick
fuck?
up his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers. As
Yeah,
much as
boys
they're
is
playing the hands
wildin'.
of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Let's go. Let's do it.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3-point CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. After the sack on first down, Murray. Now he's forced it, and the pressure gets to him again. 2 minutes to play.
It's like everybody gets pressure on me but me.
Our score. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
No, I'm playing a Madden game. What is it?
Check three.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Murray. Now he steps away. Got a man. It's Brown. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. Here's Brett Kern now.
Yeah,
as
it's
the
not
drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
That's
His first punt,
That's
45
damn
yards.
sure
This
you.
looks good as well. And no return on this one as that kicks out of bounds, so they'll start.
I think Joe got a mic all of a sudden. Joe turned into a robot,
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule.
That's Chunky.
What they're looking for now
Chunky's
is
wild.
more consistency, move the ball at least a few times
Chunky
on
is
offense,
wild.
get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
It's a fucking ghost.
He's got a first down and
Oh,
inside
that's
midfield.
that's definitely AJ.
Across the 50 to the 47-yard line. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Watch quick. Watch I 7. Let's go. Ready.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Looking deep for Hilton. This is caught inside the 15. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 36 yards on the play. So now following the big play, they've got a first and goal all the way down at the 10. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line.
Nah,
Just a yard on the
somebody's
first
mad
down
annoying,
carry, so
bro.
it's 2nd and 9. On 2nd down, it's Hines.
Joe put on a
This
mic
carry
over his
brought to an end at the 8. Good stick skills, but not much room to operate. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. On 3rd down, a run with Cohen. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And his kick here is good. And that will do it for this
Joe is
first
wilding.
half. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Oh shit, I'm kicking it.
Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. This is taken at the 3. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
Bro, you're such a child, bro. You're such a kid.
The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive.
Was that Joe for real?
They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because
No way that was Joe, bro. No way. Nah,
Nah,
no way, bro.
Change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies.
No, I'm done.
Try
I'm
to
done.
have
I'm
a
done.
little
I'm done. I'm
bit
done.
more
I'm done. I'm done.
with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. Space to maneuver at the 40 as he'll get this one up to the 44-yard line. 16 yards
Nah,
to pick
no
up
way
there.
that
The
was
Colts
Joe.
have a first down.
Whoa.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. First down, a run with Cohen. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
Check fit. Routine Smith. 49. Check 49. Check 49. Bravo. Right there.
Second and 13. He'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete. And it's a fumble. It's picked up by the Titans. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. Charles, he lost a fumble last week as well. So now back-to-back weeks, maybe you expect that from your tailback, but not him.
You're exactly right, because you work a lot with your running backs about how they have to protect the ball in traffic. But downfield in open space, that's dangerous as well, because you may make someone miss, and their flailing hand can knock the ball away if you don't tuck it away.
How do I, bro? How are you underthrowing it?
Eddie Jackson picks it.
The good old cover 3 defense, partner. When you start playing football as a safety, that's the first thing you're taught. Middle of the field, be as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, and break on the football when it's thrown and pick it off, just as we saw there.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he'll get him a little bit of breathing room across the 5 to the 6-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's second down. On second down now, it's Hines. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down. They run again with Hines.
Yeah, he was upset.
They're going to mark him down short, maybe
He was
by
mad,
about a
bro.
yard, if that. It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting.
Ew, that looked like Joe for real.
Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez.
That jawline.
He's on to punt for Indianapolis. This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines.
Super, I'm hitting the jaw at that shit.
Angling out of bounds, and it will be spotted inside the 30-yard line.
That's a man. Yeah. Tell Junkie I said, yeah, I'll play at 10:30. I got him. Just.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Forced out to his left. This will be caught by Brown. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to them.
And that's caught inside the 35. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now this one complete to Corey Davis. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. And now here's a timeout called by the Colts on the defensive side of the ball. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. On play action, it's Murray. Just keeping the play alive. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. Now Murray throwing on 2nd down. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
Flush to his right. He's going to go up top for the end zone. He dropped it. Couldn't hang on in the end zone. So no 6 points, incomplete.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
An update now from down in Houston. The gap there has widened. The Seahawks just scored again. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here. The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
A face
As
mask.
they head to
Wow.
the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. A give to Cohen. He heads right. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the third quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the fourth quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
Back now in Indianapolis. It's the Colts. They've got control of the football. They also have the lead as we start the fourth. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Switch. Ready.
Here's Hines. And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
The Colts on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3. He'll drop to throw. And he connects with Ebron. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. This is Hines. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
The Colts on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. He may try and run for this. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. He'll get a couple of yards on the keeper, but it's going to lead to a 4th down. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. He can run for it, and he will. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down.
Here we go. Here we go.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
You get block me. You get block me. Recall 132 fight. Check 22. Ready, go.
They run with Hines, and only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30. Now the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
Well, not a big gain with that play, but what they're doing is they're spreading the defense out, probing a little bit, and what they're hoping probably is that later in the game, they can create a matchup that they can exploit for big yardage later.
fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
I know you feel that.
So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They're facing a critical third down now as they try to hold on to this lead. They'll run it now out of the gun. And an alley to run. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Naeem Hines, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside at 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Murray looks to throw again. 2nd and 10. Man open left side is Brown. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards the pickup there. Murray now on 1st down. Being chased out left. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Eddie Jackson picks it. And the return will stop him well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. Pretty nice work defensively there on the 1st down run as they hold him to a gain of a couple. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hines. And he goes across the 20 to the 22. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. On 3rd down, Hines. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. That's taken on the 25. 6-yard return after a punt of 48. And it'll be Titan football. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete. Murray again, 2nd and 10. Throw left side complete. That's Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 22 yards there, a first down. Now Murray again. Escaping the pressure right. Over the middle here to Brown. That catch good for 5. It's third down. So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for Indianapolis, that early momentum continues here as they move to 4-0. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for Tennessee, they'll sink now to 0-4. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
It's lonely on top of the throne. I am a king of the pawn. Hop on a jet across the globe. I guess the world is my home and there's so many milk. Bird in my dome and like turbulent air. I'm switching these flows. If you look at my neck, boy, I'm letting it slow. I'm sturdy as hell, it's a vessel alone. They showing me love in my city. Gangs and hippies. Women like Nick, you know what I'm about. I'm not the stereotypes. They do not fit me. I'm bigger than life. Give everyone jobs. I'm not a guard, but hawk with a squad. I'm playing my part, but I'm LeBron. Wings of the team, I feel Jackson and hard. The homie calling from a cell. A couple of homies be making it. I just want all of the dudes to do well. Don't worry about taking a couple of L's. Don't sin for me, just win for me. Don't kill for me, just live for me. Keep it real for me. We eat together, leave the bill for me like. And on my heart, I give it all I got. Walk the walk and talk the talk. Take it higher, that's a God. And on my heart, know I give it all I got. Walk the walk, talk the talk. Take it higher, that's a God. Never stopping, that's a must. Always winning, never lost. GPS, I never lost. GPS, I never lost. Who do it better than me? Yeah. Vision on 2020. Yeah. VVS, Clarity. Yeah. Determination, laser focus. Banging on they door, they taking notice. Taking notice, taking notice. Determination, laser focus. Banging on they door, they taking notice. Pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge, somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pound. Somebody gonna want revenge, somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Sit back, let me get some room. King back to the time I'm through. Ain't packing nobody new. So room. With a magazine while you wait for me, baby, I'll be done so soon. Phone gotta be off, each store got locks, I got some trusted shoes. 10K on the countertop, don't look so shocked, it's nothing new. Death comes in threes, wins come in twos, cash comes in ones. Throw it up, celebrate some news. I do a good job, pull up and pop out and pull off. Head off and head on, pedal to metal. When I put my foot on, I got to put on. I got a bad one, they wanna keep me. Oh, that's a good one. Pockets are dense, I think my bread is hard as a crouton. Receipts in my pocket don't come with a coupon. Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from home. Somebody gon' want revenge. Somebody might want it now. First pocket got euros. Left pocket got euros. Somebody gon' want revenge. Somebody might win it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left. Touchdown. Eighth floor. Come down. Hotel. Lobby.
Organization, my teammates, would like to thank you guys
Receptionist.
for
What
coming
now?
out.
11
supporting
a.m.
us.
Check
I know
out.
it's been a
My
rough 10
kipper.
years.
One foul. Just a
NBA
time
is
to
back
respond
in the
now.
Seattle for
How
tonight,
come?
but
I need rest.
hopefully
No
it's back
recess
forever
in my
soon.
schedule. Mama used to serve vegetables. Now half the meals got tentacles. Half the Emirates need a reservation and half my money goes straight to taxes. But I don't trip about it. That's what happens when you got dreams closer than a mansion. Plus all your boys got expensive habits. Go. I know what they're thinking. They don't even gotta say it. No. They thinking they just made it. I know how to make everybody feel famous. I don't gotta work, man. They should fake it. I know gotta skip no payment. I know gotta answer questions. And I don't need to okay it. Okay. 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay. I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay. All my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay. So when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gon' want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros. Left pocket got pound. Somebody gon' want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left. Touchdown.
They can't take it to 10.
Conversation, ain't got time for no debating. It's for the taking, no hesitation. Don't try my patience. I'ma pour out one for the set, boy, till there's nothing left. On a